Hola guys and girls and welcome to a new Keyforge video, this time showcasing the deck Kanzlerin Jacuzi aus dem Irrenhaus. This is actually the first Age of Ascension deck I'm featuring after like my reboot doing Keyforge videos. This is one of the two Age of Ascension decks which I have which are like decent, like they're not like, this is a good deck, don't get me wrong, but it's not an awesome deck. That's what I want to say. It's a good deck, it's good enough to play with. Like I see, I brought it to a Vault Tour. This was the time before I really got deep into competitive. Like I was playing like my local store as well, stuff like that, but I wasn't really looking at SAS and stuff like that. And this was one of the decks I brought to the Vault Tour, which was free deck survival in Germany at that time. That's why it has like the free power and one loss, because in the game I played it immediately lost, but that was due to a play error of mine as well. So, but yeah, it's not the time to go for Vault Tour stories, but if you're interested in that, I of course could tell that as well. This is about the deck itself, and what made me like this deck a lot is basically the Logos core of this deck. So look at it first, we have a lab work, and this is already telling you what the theme of Logos is. It's archiving for the win, it's archiving all of it. It's like, with this deck, it's not unusual to have like 8 cards in your archives, because we have the lab work, we have of course the director, which archives beginning of each turn, then we have 3 Hex Beyonds, which keep archiving themselves, plus the top card of the deck, so that's 2 in your archives for each Expion. Then we have 2 Zix Researcher, you can either recycle a card from your graveyard on top or from the deck 2 times. And then we have the project 6 or ZYX to use actually the cards in our archives, even out of house. We don't need to draw them, because mainly due to the random nature of like our archiving barring the lab work, you get a mix of all houses in your archives. So you not necessarily you want to get up your archives, barring is like a lot of cards you want to go for big turns. So having the project there is nice, so you can like pick and choose what you want, and you can keep the rest in the archives. But what else does this deck have? Let's look at Shadows first. Shadows is like some fun, or quote-unquote standard fun, Aember control stuff. We have Dusk Origins, which of course can archive as well, but we have 2 Miasmas, which stockpile the ammo for the opponent, which we again can steal with 2 Ronnies. So if the cost is up to 7, we get to steal 2. Then we have Nerf Blast for a bit of stealing, Throwing Stars for a little bit of chip damage, Bad Penny, because Witch Shadows doesn't have a Bad Penny in that, Snake Lifter for some nice artifact control, which is cool, Yancy Gang for some more stealing, and the Bounded Venom, which gives you an Ember, and it's like kind of deal with a creature, but it's not a great card, but it gives you an Ember, and like it deals with a creature in a few turns. So yeah, and then on the Brobnar side, we do have sadly 2 First Bloods. Most of the times I'm just playing these for the Ember. Like I don't usually have a big Brobnar board I can use this for, so usually I just play this first to get the Ember. I don't really actually get to do damage. Tremor for some stunning, Gauntlet of Command for some fighting, the Iron Obelisk, which is nice to get the key more expensive for stuff like Ronnie and as well, which is cool. And then to actual creatures, we do have 1 Bramo, a Cove the Quiet, a Drummernaut, a Gengar Chieftain, a Tireless Crowcrack, and Blood Titan as last an upgrade as well. So yeah, we only have, like I say, we only have 5 creatures there, so that's why stuff like First Blood is not going too deep. But we do have with Drummer, of course, the nice potential combos with both Bramo and the Gengar Chieftain, which is cool. So yeah, that's the deck. Like I said, it's mainly about the Logos core, which is like you archive like crazy. I hope I can show the case this in a match soon. And yeah, the rest is just a nice shell. Like the Shadows is good, Ember control, and Brobnar. Like, to be honest, it's good. Like I do have the combos, I can fight a lot, but any other house there probably could have done equally as good as Brobnar there, or even better. But yeah, the Logos, I love the Logos in this house, so in this deck. So let's look for a game and select our deck, which is of course Kanzlerin Jacuzi im Irrenhaus, and we do already face One-Handed Bandit, which can choose the deck. Actually, don't know yet. I don't think I ever played this deck in like a Worlds Collide matchup, so I have to look at how that can perform. And we do have some Kota though, with Double Arise, so nasty Dis, nasty Shadows as well, and then some Aember. So this is like Kota Prime, I want to say. Annoying this, Aember Rush in Untamed, and lots of stealing in Shadows. This is like what you expect of Kota. So I'm the second player. I do have a lot of Logos cards, and I do have some. I actually like the Sand. This sand looks good. I actually want to keep this. So I actually be a second player. I can either go with like my Brobnar round and just get fight, or I can start archiving and get rid of stuff, standardized testing. This is actually a decent starting hand. I'm gonna keep that there and see what opponents leads off with. We do see Untamed going down, and we do see a Fluxia, so that's okay. That's a great start for our opponent, obviously. I still want to go with my Brobnar turn. Just get the Gauntlet of Command out, get the Childless Krograk out, get the Gengar Chieftain out to the left. Yep. Yes, we want to trigger, fight is you. And of course he dies since the opponent doesn't have any creatures. So yeah. There we go. Like getting Brobnar on the board right away can be nice, especially since First Blood can actually be a thing then. We do send Untamed for our opponent again. So if you see like double Dust Pixie, he will most likely get, yeah, if you see one Dust Pixie, he does have a second one as well. You see Snuffle Gator, so our opponent, like, he's Aember rushing. He's doing his Aember rush thing. And we see a regrowth for his Fluxia. So yeah, this is I don't actually know if this deck can handle something like this. Like, with this, what we can steal one. We can like do Throwing Stars, but he's gonna get this key. I don't really see how I can do something different here. Probably with the standard testing, of course, I would only destroy the Dust Pixie and the Gengar Chieftain, which is not really useful. Not really, not really, not really. So I think Shadows might actually be better to set up my Logos a bit more, but yeah, he will get this key. I can steal one, do like 2 damage to the Snuffle Gator, and then play the Throwing Stars to these damages, which give me an Aember. And yeah, just have to end the turn rare and give him his first key. And we do draw a lot of Logos cards. But yeah, opponent starts a very explosive start. But yeah, looking at the deck, I don't know if this can keep up with this. But we will see. We will see. We of course won't give up anytime soon. Logos looking nice, of course. We can do some archiving. We have to standard testing, which now would get rid of the Snuffle Gator, the Fluxia, and my Gengar Chieftain. So it might actually be worth it to play one at least, then archive the other. Or I could discard and archive the Gauntlet of Command just to draw a fresh hand. Depends on what our opponent wants to do. Like, most likely I'm gonna play Logos. But first we want to see what our opponent will do here. Best case scenario, okay, that was not the best case scenario. Like, best case scenario, he plays like a higher than 5 power creature. And does he fight 2 times? That's actually fine with me. That's actually like fine with me. That's not too big of a problem. Because now the standard testing will only get rid of opponent's creatures. So I don't know why I did that, but I'm just gonna call Logos. Get rid of you. Does he have like annoying? No, he has double arise, so it's not like I desperately need this, so I'm just gonna discard you. Play you to the left, and play the lab work to archive my Gauntlet of Command and end the turn there. And are able to draw a fresh hand of 6, which is nice. So yeah. Opponent obviously ahead. I don't really know what the last turn was about. Like why he just decided to like get rid of my Gengar Chieftain and not do anything else. That was kind of weird. Like I'm sure he had like some better cards in hand. Like I had 2 Aember already, so I don't know if he like was he waiting for me to have 3 Aember so he can steal more of Shadows? You see a Silver Tooth which gets in ready. What else do we see? What could I be worried about? Worried about like a bait and switch into a ghostly hand. That would like, okay, now I'm not worried about bait and switch into ghostly hands. So you only can steal 1 now. See pawn sacrifice, you get rid of both. Which makes sense. So sadly our director doesn't get to do anything. But we do get to archive some stuff. What else did we hit? We did hit a Ronnie, which is good to have him there. But first, let's see. I'm sure he has some more than just that. Like he had no Untamed cards he wanted to play last time, so his hand had to be full of this and Shadows. I'm sure something else is coming here. You only played 2 cards so far. What else can he show me? Does he even have any artifacts in this deck? Is like my snack even worth it? No, he's like I don't have to keep. He has no artifacts in this deck. Not at all. So yeah, we can just play him at some point, and he will be a 2-power creature. But our opponent's taking his time. Don't know why he's taking so long. What he's like thinking about here. But I'm I'm waiting, mister. Like, it's not... Oh, he is disconnected. Okay. Oh, well, okay. I will cut the video to either when he's back or when he will not come back. Okay, he's back and he did play a ghostly hand as well. So, yeah, that makes me just... do want my archives back? Not really, like Brobnar. I could play the Hexpion again, but... Shadows seems like the most useful. No, we don't need our archives, just get the Snake Lifter in there, which doesn't do anything. They get the Bad Penny in there. Don't have any target for the Bone Root Venom. I could just play it on a Bad Penny, to be fair. Just to get the Aember. Yeah, just to get the Aember, actually gonna play it on the Bad Penny. Like, because it doesn't really matter on Bad Penny, since if I call Shadows and I get it back to hand, like I'm gonna reap or fight, whatever, I can just play it right away. So it doesn't matter too much. See, lights out, he sends both to hand, which is fair. Which most likely means he doesn't have too many Shadows cards. We see a Nexus, and that's it. So now, let's see. The poke is obviously not that useful. Could call Shadows again. Getting that on board. Archive the top of the... this is not as useful. I'm gonna call Shadows. Just get this... no. Get these back on the field. I do want the Bad Penny. Actually, I don't want to discard her. I want to play her. Since he's a good target for the poke as well, to draw a card. In case stuff happens. So there we go. It's like the first blood. We have first blood in hand, but no actual creature, proper creature on board. This is like what most of the times happens with this deck. But yeah, this gives the main reason why I want to play Shadows is because it gives us the Yahtzee gang on the board, which is Aember control we might need on since he's close to forging his second key. And we do have a Ronnie as well, but we already saw like how crazy his Aember gain could be. I think he has 2 regrowths. Yeah, and he has 1 Dust Pixie and 1 Fluxia in here, so it's very likely for him to, or it's very easy for him to get a lot of Aember. So he's Aember. So we see the control the weak here. Because Arise I'm not worried about, since like he doesn't have that many creatures there. We could see the Schooler here to steal one. We could see the Schooler here to steal one. Yep, there he is. And then I guess he like control the weaks me into a house which can't get rid of Aember. Or if he even has to control the weak, obviously. It doesn't have to have it. His Arise and gets his, probably his untamed creatures back to hand. So I obviously want to prevent this key. How can we do this? Only with Shadows, yeah. Only by playing Shadows. Yeah, only by doing that. I'm gonna play Shadows. Do I have my archive in hand? Not that much. Not that much, honestly. Don't need the Ronnie yet. I could play him just to have a creature on board. Like you can, I don't need it. You can just run into one of the Aember Imps because you don't do anything. Then you can use this card to steal one. You can use you to reap. And sadly I don't get checked there. So I'm gonna end this turn right here. And while doing this, I hope that he gets to, like, he most likely will get a lot of Aember here. So I can steal 2 with my Ronnie. See a Mind Barb, so my Hexpion's gone. That's sad. I like Hexpion. Would have preferred him to get the first blood gone, to be honest. But he just reaps a lot with his with this. I get to discard another card. Come on, hit the first blood. Hit the first blood. Do it. Do it! Get rid of the first blood. Ah, Bluff Titans. Come on. Why do I have to keep you in hand? Yeah, I can't prevent the key, honestly. Yeah, I can't. I can call Shadows, get my archive back. Play at least a Ronnie to steal 2. Use this action card ability to steal another one. And then with you, I can reap. End my turn there. At least I'm at 9 Aember as well. But yeah, I'm not seeing myself winning this game. I don't see myself winning this game. opponent has like, he still has his untamed creatures in hand, which like give him 4 Aember already, like right away, just like that. And he could even have more. Yeah, I'm not seeing myself winning versus this deck. This is looking like a pretty strong deck. Let us actually check what like, because this looks like an insanely strong deck. I like it. Like, I'm a fan of it as well. But let's just see what SAS score tells. Like, that's what I'm already interested in. Like, make a guess in the comments now. Because if I had to guess, I guess this deck, Double Rise, Richard Armor, stuff like this, I give it a 76. 76, is that too high? Maybe 74? Let's make a game out of it. I'm going to forge a blue key, and yeah, he's not a check to be fair. Most cards out of hand I would get with Logos. With Logos I could draw one as well. So I'm just going to call Logos. Play the poke on the Dust Pixie to draw one, which is sadly Dust Chronicles. But then I can play this, archive the to the left, and don't want the poke back. Not really. Let's go for the deck and hopefully hit something good. We had Professor Stadakin, and then play you as well. Oh wait, I have to discard him since I can only play 2 cards. Forgot about that. And turn, but yeah, okay, we will first finish this game. Which, like I mentioned, I don't see myself winning. Especially not at this point. Like at the beginning I was already doubtful, but how the game went just made it clearer and clearer that this is going to be a loss. But yeah, I'm gonna say 76. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like, here's the deck list again, so you can see it. You have Double Rise, Control the Weak, HP to this, Richard Armor, then Double Aember, Pit Demon, School of Toxins, then decent amount of Stealing in Shadows, and then a good Untamed with Aember Rush. 76 maybe too high, maybe a 74. Maybe a 74, but Double Displace to Double Regrowth is pretty good. 74... it's always the even numbers. I'm not worried about a 75. I'm thinking 74, 76. Oh, compared to my best deck, what would I say? Like he will. I can play Miasma, but he is gonna win this. I mean, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna play Shadows. I'm gonna call the play Miasma and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna give up. But I don't think, like, I have 2 Miasmas. But I don't think I can like steal enough and stall enough time for me to actually do stuff. But yeah, so you can stun something, probably the Bad Penny or like the Yahtzee Gang. Yahtzee Gang, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna try my best to still nope. Okay, I actually get to draw a card with this, which is cool. Which is the 6 Researcher, which so doesn't help that much. You can play the Miasma. And we can reap a few, and end our turn, and can potentially get to our second key. So it's not that, like, not less of a cost. Like, it looks close on paper then if I have these 2 keys, but like everyone who saw this match know that I got demolished here. I have no way of like making this deck prevent him next turn. So my only hope is that he like for some reason like plays a card which makes him lose Aember. So yeah, let's just see what he does. But yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna because I compare with my best deck. I think I do have better Aember Rush. I'm not so sure if I do. Stealing? I have better stealing for sure. But the Dis is better than my Sanctum in my best deck. So I'm gonna 76. I'm gonna go with that. Let's leave it at that. I wouldn't be surprised if it's lower than that. Would I be surprised if it's higher than that? Yeah. Like I'm gonna say my 76 is more than a high bet than a low one. But I actually like this game. We can actually make a maybe you can make something out of that. Like just a video where I look at deck lists and then guess the SAS score. If you're interested in that or something similar, let me know, because I think it could be a fun game. Because this is over. This is over. At least he called Untamed, which means I at least get my key. So that is something. Regrowth, get your Dust Pixie back. Come on. Why not? I don't have too much to protect or something. So yeah, this is this game is over. O-V-E-R. There you go. 15 Aember. Actually don't know if my Aember Rush is better in my deck, because the regrowths really help with the Dust Pixies. Like I do have triple Hunting Witch in that deck, and stuff like that, and Full Moon, and like a bunch of creatures. But I don't have, the Faxi as well, but I don't have the regrowths, which like to recycle stuff like that. Which would help a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna forge my key. And I'm gonna call Brobnar, because why the heck not? No. Play the First Blood, play this goon, play this goon, discard this goon, discard this goon. And make you fight the Aember Imp. Should have done it first, but I end the turn and he has won. But now, let's actually look at the SS score of this deck. I did copy it here. Like I said, only 72. Okay, I was overestimating it, probably because it went so well. Probably because it went so well in the beginning. God damn it. But yeah, good Aember, got stuff like that, but okay, I was totally off. So even 74 would have been too high. My bad. My bad, but let's look for another one. Let's leave this game and look for another one. And see if we actually can showcase the deck there. Of course, this is how, like, I mean, I think the deck quality, like, he had a good start. I don't really know if the deck quality was the fault. For sure, like, if we played a lot, I think my deck could win with it as well. But he had, like, okay, my opponent disconnected. Let's look for another one. Kejira. Or like Kejikiria. Let's start this. But yeah, he had a very, like, you saw the start. He had like 6 Aember at like turn 2 or something like that. Or turn 3, I don't know. Very early. Look like a fun, we see a what's called eye deck, which is fun. Double Eddies, annoying. Evil Eyes, blah blah blah. But yeah, okay. Looks better to deal with. We have second win, and we have a similar start again. With Tiles Crowcrack. This time, actually, I think, like, let's keep the hand. Last time I think it was a mistake to fight with him, because I totally forgot that he will be destroyed if the opponent has no creatures. So if the similar happens again, the opponent just plays one creature, I will actually play first Stinging Chieftain and then the Tireless Crowcrack. And go from there. And you will just play first for the Aember. Which, like, this is like First Blood is here, it's just call Brobnar, get an Aember. Okay. Get 3 chains, so yeah, I'm gonna play you, and play you. And end my turn, I'm not gonna play the Crowcrack, because now, similar to last time, he will just be destroyed. Which we do not want. Because he's a good card. Like, he's a good... This deck, like, the best board control I have is like 2 standardized testing, and Crowcrack can help with that, because you can use it in any house to fight stuff. To fight list doofs. Yeah, my hand is not looking too hot. I would most likely call Shadows, discard Penny, or depending on what he plays, maybe standardized testing can be useful. But let's first see what he does. He gave us some chains, which is of course not nice. Okay, Master the Fury. Then he gets to archive 1. Since we have only 1 creature. Then he gets an Adder, he gets to archive more. I'm not too worried about Adders currently. Since, like, I have 1 Aember. I'm not very close to forging anything. If I play standard testing now, I could actually board wipe here. Which actually looks fancy. I like that. Gonna do that. Play the U and end my turn here. That makes it more likely that my director survives as well, so I get to archive some stuff as well. He got Shadows. So the Shadows having to get rid of me. He has a Hawk to get rid of my artifacts. But it seems like my director will at least live 1 turn. Let's see a Whisper, and he discard. Does he discard Penny? Yeah, discard Penny. So we see the Gauntlet of Command in our archives. Do we want to call Shadows now or Brobnar? I think Brobnar is the thing. Yeah, I think Brobnar is Brobnar, and yes, you want to archive, so we can play the Gauntlet of Command. I know he has triple Hawk, so most likely it might be destroyed soon, but I'm gonna end our turn there first. And now we have some Shadows cards, which can be very useful. Got some damage versus him, but yeah, he of course has a, like, board-wise, he has a good Shadows turn, but depending on his hand, he of course might call something else. Now we see Shadows, so we see another Hawk. Yeah, this triple Hawk is like, I do have 3 artifacts. Yeah, 3 artifacts in those, and we see the This guy back to hand. He steals one. They only have one Aember. Did I really only have one Aember? God damn. Yeah. Shadows it is. First play you to draw a card. We get our thing back. Then we can discard you. We can play our own Yahtzee gang. We can play a Miasma. And then we can fight with you versus the Simon. So he's not as annoying anymore and end our turn there. And end our turn right there. But yeah, our opponent, of course, getting a very ahead right now. Due to his double hawk in his first, what's called first third of the deck. And me as well, having 2 of my 3 artifacts in the first third of the deck. So yeah, good lining up there for our opponent. But nothing's lost yet. We can definitely still get ahead. We have him in Throwing Stars range, which might get nice. We see this. We see Poltergeist for the Aember. Okay. We see an Infernus to get rid of stuff. Is this look like an Infernus tag? No, I only saw one. Yeah, it's only one Infernus there. So yeah, he gets rid of one Aember. The Rock Drop gets rid of the other. Okay, that's good. That's Throwing Stars range as well. Does he have any artifacts in his deck? He has the Orb of Invidious, which doesn't matter who has control of that. Universal Keylog, which doesn't matter who has control of that. Yeah, he's no for what this is useful. So then we can use this action ability to steal one, and then we can use the Throwing Stars to do one to you, and you. Done. Gains me 2 Aember as well, gets rid of these. And we can fight with you versus the... I should have the one damage to Infernus because I was gonna kill the Yahtzee gang either way. But yeah, opponent gets to forge a key, and we are looking at some board advantage for us at least. Okay, reads with Infernus. Bloodshot Imp, okay. So Reaping is not as great anymore for us. And Evil Eye, yeah, okay, so just to get the Aember. Honestly, if Reaping currently is bad, I don't mind that too much. I just want to call Logos and get some stuff on board again. Like this creature and that creature. And archive our Miasma for later use. And if Krokak we can get rid of something. The Atratorm could get rid of some stuff. Yeah, let's get rid of the Atratorm, which is currently annoying. I don't mind the Bloodshot M currently. We do get double Ronnie in hand. I can easily myself get rid of it. I have the board currently to like just get rid of the Bloodshot Imp if necessary. I think now he hurts. I mean, currently he doesn't hurt me at all, so I guess he hurts my opponent in case he wanted to call this, but I doubt that. He played like 2 dis turns in a row. Mido looking some good stuff. The double Ronnie can get Miasma very nasty for our opponent. So having these in the archives and in hand is nice. Looking most likely like a Brobnar turn for me. Or even Logos. Depending on what happens here. But we are slowly but surely, we are like slowly climbing back. Opponent, what's his Aember control? We saw one Yahtzee gang already with Scorn. He still has a Dusk Runner. He has a card from Researchers and the Eddies, yeah. Here's one Edda still. Do you see this? Okay. Actually, this. Okay, 3rd time in a row. Didn't expect that, to be honest. But let's see how he fares here. Okay, he wants to get rid of the Director. Okay, that's his whole... That's it? No, we see his fight as well. And Rock Up. So he's still drawing his discards. Yum. Do we want... Yeah, I want to call Brobnar. I do want to call Brobnar. I want to... no, we don't need Archive back. I want to fight versus you versus the Bloodshot Imp because I want to Reap soon again. Then play you to the left. Play the Tremor to stun your 3 creatures. And play the Blood of Titans on my Yahtzee gang, question mark. Yahtzee Mang, exclamation mark. Just to make a bit stronger to survive. And we do draw some Logos stuff, which is cool. We see logos. Here is now the key cheat. Key costs 3 more. Basic code monkey to archive these two. These two, yeah, makes sense. He wants his Infernus back in his archives. Covered research. But now his own key costs more. So I don't really know what that was about. So I'm just gonna call logos. Don't need archives currently. Like, I don't need to play my Ronnies currently because his own keys cost 3 more as well. So I'm fine. I'm just gonna poke you. Get the starter kit on board. Get another Hexpion on board. Sadly, I can't get rid of the Code Monkey since this is only 2 power. So I'm gonna reap with you. Be at 6 Aember as well. And yeah. Still have my Ronnies intact. So we see this for our opponent. He has the Infernus. And up with Invidious, okay. So he can get rid of like my poke and lab work, or my first blood. But most likely poke and lab work, I want to say. That's like fine. That's like still fine. I bring off Doom, so he wants to board wipe soon. Spider, yeah. I'm just gonna, like, he can't forge currently as well. I'm just gonna call Logos to draw a lot of cards and gain some Aember. Yeah. Yeah. Just gonna do that. No, Nivaka's not back. Gonna play my 3rd Hexpion. So once he board wipes, now I can. Do I want my poke back? Nah. Archive the most top card from the deck. What do we get? Nerf Blast, which is cool. Then now we reap and get to draw 3 cards, which is awesome. Then we can reap with you as well. We can reap with you as well. Don't mind seeing them stunned. I don't want to play the project yet. Honestly, I don't want to play anything yet. I want to keep this card here since my opponent's most likely going to board wipe soon. So I'm going to keep it like this. Actually calls Logos, okay. Cutthroat Research, okay. Total Vapors. Wild Wormhole. Titan Guardian. I'm the one who's gonna board wipe him. I might actually gonna be the one who's gonna board wipe him. And he fought the Professor Sadakin, which is fine. I'm actually gonna be the one who's board wiping, I think. Alpha means... Okay, both I have to do before reaping as well, so I have to play him first. So I could board wipe him, or myself as well, in that regard. Yeah, I would have to call Shadows or Brobnar. If I call Shadows, I can still steal a lot. I don't need these currently. Yeah, I'm just gonna call Shadows. Steal 2. Brobnar makes Brobnar more sense. Brobnar gives me the Drummer, which I can get the Bromo back in hand, play him out. No, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I think Shadows makes more sense because I get to play more cards. So Shadows. Born Roman, I'm just gonna play on something to get the Aember from it. Doesn't really matter. Then I'm gonna reap with you. I'm gonna fight with you versus the Harbinger. Gets like my Arcas 4, 3 Hexpions, and I got the standard deck testing. Oh, my deck is empty. So that's why I didn't got enough stuff there. But yeah, that means I can now play a Ronnie, steal 2 from my opponent, and just keep it like this for now. End my turn, yes. My opponent can't forge. I actually get to forge next turn. Sadly for 9. I do have another Ronnie and stuff like that to get the Aember from my opponent back as well. And I do have lots of stuff in my archives. Lots of stuff in my archives. So he might actually give me the key right here, because if he gives me the key, the key lock's gone, and he gets to forge as well. Okay, actually he doesn't give me the key. So he wants to forge for 9. I'm actually fine with that. Yes. If he wants to forge for 9, I'm not gonna discourage him. Like, I have then still 11 Aember. First get my 3 Hex Peons out. Then play the you to the left and archive him because I don't have anything else on the discard pile. Play you as well to maybe force him to play this again. And just discard the standardized testing. Yeah, just discard it for now. And end my turn there. And give him the second key for 9, Aember. Which is okay. Does he have too much protect in there? No. So yeah. I still have like my Aember control currently. Discards his Hawk. Chemo Eclipse. Inky Gloom, I can't reap. And we see Yahtzee Gang. And a Simon. And a Fidget. And Fidget gets the Dusk Runner, so I definitely want to get rid of him. So yeah, I'm gonna forge my blue one. And I'm 5 Aember already. If I call... honestly, if I call... Makes sense for me to call Logos, right? I mean, I could call Brobnar as well. So I could, yeah, Brobnar makes sense as well. I'm gonna call Brobnar. Yes, get my Archives back. Because then I can first of all I have to play the first blood because I won't get the Aember otherwise. Boom. Then I'm gonna play the Bramo to the left to deal the 2 damage. Then I'm gonna play the Drummonaut to get the Bramo back to hand. Play him again to get rid of the Simon as well. Then play the Gauntlet of Command. And then end our turn right there, and we are back at check. And we do get our stuff back as well. So now it's looking, like I said, now it's looking closer. He can obviously, with the Yahtzee Gang, get rid of my Aember again. But I'm honestly not too worried about that. We see a Hawk, okay. Now my Yahtzee Gang, and then he can steal one, and that's okay. That's honestly okay. I'm gonna call... I do want to keep my Aember control in hand as it is right now. So... I'm gonna call Logos. Play the Project 6. Play you to give like my you in the archives because my deck is empty right now. And then just gonna reap 3 times. And end my turn right there. Gonna end my turn right there. He can steal another 2 with what you call it, with shadows, but he doesn't do that. He most likely wants to make my key more expensive with his allies. I'm assuming. Remote emission gets rid of, I don't know. Okay, these 2. And doesn't make my key actually more expensive. Okay, I'm gonna forge my yellow key. Let's see, standardized testing would currently get rid of too much. Would currently get rid of too much. Would get rid of these and my Drummonaut, which wouldn't be worth it. If I call Shadows, I can steal 2. I want to keep my... this combo I want to keep in hand, but I think I can still call Shadows. Because if I call Logos, Logos doesn't gain me much. I can fight, play the Gauntlet of Command. Discard you. These done these. Yeah. Gave me 2 Aember. I can draw 2 cards. This would gain me 0 Aember. Yeah, I think I go for this. No. These done all you. Then fight with you versus the Quant. Or with the Yahtzee Gang. Yeah, with the Yahtzee Gang. Play my Gauntlet of Command. Play my Stutterkin and discard you. And end my turn there. End my turn right there. Do you see this? Okay. Still Poltergeist, so we can fight with something. The Quant versus my Professor Stutterkin. Okay, makes sense. Gives me 3 chains. Plays an Etrotom. Rock Drop. Another Rock Drop. And keeps it at that. Obviously I need to prevent it from forging. So obviously I need to call Logos right here. That means I can discard the penny. I can Nerf Blast the Yahtzee Gang. I can Nerf Blast the Quant. These two I want to keep in hand. For now. Yeah, end my turn for now. End my turn for now. Like, this game's getting closer and closer. He calls this again, probably just to reap. Gets him these in the archives, so we can get rid of 2 more Aember soon. Evil Eye. Blotchyard Imp. And that's that. So if I steal 2, it's not going to be enough. So I have to play Shadows, play you, and play the Ronnie to left. And then I have to end the turn right there, and it looks like we're gonna lose. Yeah, looks like we're gonna lose. All the repaid, like here's like the Rot Grubs. Should have gotten rid of the Rot Grubs instead? Yeah, most likely. Because then, I mean, he could have still called. Yeah, he's just gonna call this. Reap, kill him. Play the 2 Rot Grubs. Only used it to fight, okay. And yeah, I can't deal with the 6 Aember right here. I can generate myself a lot of Aember right here by just calling Brobnar. Because I want to see if we can get the combo off. Because if we can get the combo, I mean, it doesn't matter. I lost here, but I'm just looking at where could I generate the most Aember. If I fight you versus you, and then fight you versus you, play the Gang Chieftain, yeah, I get the combo off. So let's just do it to show the combo off. Fight with you versus you. I don't die. Oh, I don't die. I had to die. I can still do it. Can play you to the left. Make you fight the Rot Grub. Or fight with you to get you back to hand and get you back to hand, and then play you to the left. Yep, make him ready. Reap. I can only combo once, but I can still de-stun him. And yeah, doesn't work too well, but at least I got rid of his creatures, and I have to end the turn right here. And it's sadly GG. And I'm gonna end the video right here. Yeah, like I said, the deck is not the strongest. It is fun to play. Like I saw, I had a big archives a few times in the games right here. But yeah, you saw that it kind of falls short in versus a lot of other decks. But yeah, that's gonna be the video. If you did enjoy, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, all links in the description. And yeah, I will see you another time. Ciao.